cash. I think that took me like 6 months to make when I was that age. Then for the adult category, for third place, it will also be $100 cash. Yes, yeah. And then second place is $300 cash. And first place is a double prize. So first place will not only receive a $1,000 cash prize, but we're being sponsored by Co-Create 3D Statues, and they are going to get a 3D statue made of themselves in their cosplay. Right? I mean, come on, your own actions, like figure things. It's awesome. So Co-Create does high-res 3D scans and prints people like Stanley, Hip Hop Trooper, the sexy Ivy Doom Kitty, and many, many more. And they can also scan and 3D print props and pretty much anything you can imagine. So they're around. So actually, when we announce the winner, when the cosplay class is over, there's going to be somebody from Co-Create to walk you over to their booth and get the scan made of you tonight. I know, right? So, I want to give another special thanks to Pat Covey for helping us handle this whole cosplay contest. So everybody give it up for Pat. Are you guys ready to see some cosplay? I don't know, they're in the hallway. I don't think they can hear you. Are you ready to see some cosplay? Thank you. That's what I like. So first off, we are going to start with Natalie as Princess Mononoke.
Mononoke.
They told me this before and I wrote it down and I still couldn't read my own handwriting. All right, let's give it up. Awesome, thank you, Natalie. Next up, we have Brian as the evil Kylo Ren from Star Wars, a little film I think we all saw, The Force Awakens. There we go. I see he's having one of his temper tantrums. The force is strong-ish with this one. All right, next up we have Kit Kat as Lady Deadpool. Raise your hands if you saw the new movie. Here we go. Woo! Yeah, give him the booty shot. Give him the booty shot. Thank you, Lady Deadpool. Next up, Jerry Rig as Solaire from Dark Souls. judges. Can we turn the mic on? Or Gordon?
I'm really loud. I can just yell at her. I wanted to know what the most challenging aspect of creating this costume was.
The most challenging thing was, it was 100 hours of work, but I physically punched every hole in this. There's 11,709 holes. So I used a 3/8 hole punch, just a single punch, and then also there's 492 jumbo rings that I put together on this. So that would be, it wasn't hard work, but it was tedious, long work, and it was about 100 hours, so it was very challenging that way since my fingers were literally bleeding. But I always say, it's not a good costume if you haven't bled on it.
Great, give it up for Cersei Lannister. Next up, we have a group, Alpha Cosplay as Bob Burgers. This walk is everything. I never wanted to stop. Thank you, Bob's Burgers. Next up, we have Angelina as No Face from Spirited Away. Work it. Thank you, No Face. Next up, we have Ellie as Lady Punisher. From a little franchise known as Marvel. Yes. Watch out, guys. Give it up for Lady Punisher. Next we have Aaliyah as the Silent Hill nurse. Like, can you see? Are we being safe? No one's getting hurt? Well, unless they cross her path. Next up, we have Marjorie as number 5 from Codename Kids Next Door. We're made for walking.
Sorry.
Ooh, careful, guys. And ladies. Thank you, Poison Ivy. Next up, we have J-Man Turtle Man as Raphael.
What you use to make your armor? Well, your tummy, your turtle tummy. Paper mache covered in foam. Fiberglass and paint and fiberglass, so a lot of sanding. Awesome, thank you so much.
Do you like my posing there? We have a dwarf in the house! Thank you, thank you. Next up, we have Justin Davidson Photography as Lord Voldemort. A little thing called stairs. All right, let's give it up. Let's give it up.
Incorporated into your armor. Tell me about your gun build and the electronics you've incorporated into your helmet, into the armor.
The gun build was from the game company themselves, but electronics was from all wiring and lights, LEDs, batteries.
Did you do it all yourself?
Yes, the suit completely myself, helmet included.
Where are you hiding your battery pack?
Huh?
Where are you hiding the battery pack to power your LEDs?
Oh.
The batteries? Oh, it's hiding the plates.
Y'all can't, but it's right there.
Awesome.
And there's one right in the helmet.
Very slick.
Great, thank you so much. Next up, we have Siren Von Black Cosplay as Raven from Teen Thank you, Raven. Next up, we have Andre as Shredder from Ninja Thank you, Master Shredder. Next up, we have Jacqueline Renee cosplay as Oscar. Them wings, though, guys. Them wings. Wing awareness. Wing awareness. All right, we actually have a question for my judges on this one.
Tell us about the components of the costume that you crafted, like your wings, your armor. Tell us about those things.
Okay, so the only thing that I didn't actually make myself is this shoe.
Take that, BB-8.
The mace, and the wig. Everything else is handcrafted, and this was with a wire frame, chicken wire, felt, and individually glued on turkey, goose, and duck feathers. The duck feathers are dyed. So, and then the armor, all of the armor is made by foam. This isn't Resonance armor, or leggings, and of course underneath, handcrafted by me.
Lovely.
And don't forget your weapon that attacked me. It's okay. Let's give it up for Hawk Girl! This little girl is going to stand over here for a minute. Next up we have Freddy as the Court of Owls from Batman.
Thank you very much. They are articulated. I have about an 11-foot wingspan, and it's hooked on this solid belt here, cable system. It took me, I'd say, several weeks to figure out the mechanism. But once I figured it out, it took about 2 days to really put together. And that mace lights up, and I have a magic watch. With custom artwork on it.
Thank you so much. Stay over here for another minute. All right, next we have Kelsey as Quiet from Metal Let's give it up.
on the suit, and we'd love to hear about the tendrils and how you made those.
The texture of the suit is actually just thick nylon with spray paint. It is more detailed. The tentacles is expansion foam with thin wire to help keep its base, as well as styrofoam and hot rods to etch in the detail.
Effectively used. Very nice.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Lester. We can bring the music back. I didn't want it to go away. Thank you. Next up, we have Asia as Ryuko. Oh my! Woo! Let's give it up, you guys! All right, next up we have Nami as Satsuki from Kill La Kill. She's like, I got this. Let's give it up, you guys! Now we're gonna have a question from our judges right now.
Alrighty. So tell us about your armor build. What materials did you use and how did you form all the shapes?
Again, please.
Tell us about your armor build. How did you form the shapes and what materials did you use?
Okay, I use EVA foam here, and I casted some epoxy resins for my LED lights, so that it would look much cooler. And then I just like shade it with like oil colors or something like that.
Is all of your armor EVA?
Huh?
Is all of your armor EVA foam?
Oh yeah, it is.
How did you form the cups for your top?
The top, I form it with heat gun.
Heat gun? Okay.
Yeah, and then the Gorilla Glue.
Awesome. Very clean. So good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give it up, you guys. Next up, we have Wong Yi as Maleficent from the recent Disney movie.
There's only like
She's working it, you guys. She's working it.
okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Gensley and Glenn as Harley and Joker. Them shoes, though, you guys. Our favorite psychotic couple. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Sunny as Two-Face. Thank you, Two-Face. Next up, we have Ken as Joker. We actually happen to have a question from our judges.
So we wanted to hear about your suit. Where did it come from? Did you make it? Okay, how about your prosthetics? Tell us about your paint job.
He can do this.
Yeah, he sculpted it himself off his own face cast, along
Sculpted on
with
my own
the
pads, sculpted the teeth on my own pads, and then just painted it.
teeth. How long did it take you to paint this morning?
4 hours.
Yeah. Awesome, it looks great. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joker. And last but not least, we have Mike as King Leonidas from 300.
Come down with your shield.
I'm just gonna let Pat do that while I come out here and say, and that concludes our contestants.
After that, I'm not sure.
I just want to give a quick thank you to all our contestants. You guys look absolutely incredible. And I'm so happy to see so many cosplayers at a first con at Comic-Con Palm Springs. So while the judges are taking a second to deliberate over our prize winners, I'm just going to keep talking for a second. I'm going to go over the prizes again. Haha, because I can, because I have the mic.